name is Kia Smith, and I'm the choreographer for Ethos of Force.
Hi, I'm Jordan Biagumala, and I was the cinematographer for Kia Smith's piece for Madison Ballet.
Of inspirations, like three main things. I think the first was just the dancers. I have my own company. It's a repertory company, but we mostly do contemporary, modern, and jazz. So I was excited to work with ballet dancers and to use ballet vocabulary in the work. So that was the first thing. The second thing is the music. I'm a very musical person. I just love sound, and I found this awesome track. I wanted to make something to it. So that was the second thing. And then the last thing was just sort of the whole quarantine and pandemic that we all just went through, because it's still so fresh in my mind. And so just thinking about the day-to-day routines that we had to do, and how difficult it was for us as a country, and just in general how hard it was, but also how we kept moving forward and kept going. So the piece to me is kind of about how we triumph over difficulty.
I was really excited to work on this piece because I really enjoy working with other artists. I really think I excel the most when I use my skills to help other artists share their passions and skills. Video is visual motion, and it's always so much more fun when you have really dynamic motion, really precise artists, dancers. Capturing that and showcasing that is really awesome.
I hope the audience feels like it's fun. I don't know. I mean, the very beginning of the piece kind of touched on those feelings that I personally felt in quarantine, that I felt like a lot of people felt, like isolated, like things were kind of desolate, and like just the repetition of doing the same thing over and over every day. So like there's that at the beginning, but then the next part of the work really is about just how we continued on, how we triumphed, like how we continue to move forward as a country, and because of the music, to me it's really fun. Like how we found a way to still be who we are throughout that.
Take away a sense of hope, and a sense of hope looking towards the future from this. I mean, obviously it'd be great if we could all be in the theater together and we could have audiences and be there in person, but I don't know, I hope that they can see us doing something at least and think that this is a little bit of normalcy coming back.
Lift Every Voice was born out of the necessity to reach Madison Ballet's audience after a year of COVID and this pandemic separating us. Our dancers, our community needed to reconnect. And we thought about everything that has happened in the last year and wanted to empower new choreographers, BIPOC choreographers, to have free reign over their creative process.
I think what you do in whatever world you're in is enough. Like, I think whatever it is that you do, like whoever you are, whatever space you're in, what you do in that space is what makes the difference. So like I know for myself, like I'm a choreographer, I'm a dancer, I work with youth. Like that's the way that I respond to injustice, is the way that I work with the people that I'm with. Like I'm not going to go, I don't know, I'm not going to go like march through the streets because that's just not what I do. But I do work with people, and I do give people opportunities, and I do work with youth. Like that's the way that um, react to these kinds of things, digging in deeper in my own work. And so I think that ballet leaders and dance leaders in general can just continue to think about how they can be, I guess this word is floating around so much, this anti-racist word, like how can they be anti-racist in their approach to hiring and their approach to teaching and their approach to who they give opportunities to choreograph, or how they cast work, just being anti-racist in their approach to what they already do.
So one of the great opportunities of working with dance in a film medium is the opportunity to blend images together. With film, you can do that, by layering the images one on top of the other. So between the lighting and some of the techniques and also the backgrounds that are available, the opportunities are really endless.
What I love about film is it's a collaborative effort. You get you get cameramans and lighting guys and this whole team together to create a unique product that not one person could do by themselves.
One thing that was challenging but ended up working out fine was just having to work in the pods because of the pandemic. So like I never had all of the dancers in the space at once ever. So like making a group work was really in some ways challenging, but also it worked out just fine. And the dancers were I think the attitude and drive of the dancers is what made it work. So awesome to work with the dancers at Madison. I honestly, I knew that they had not been in the studio rehearsing and taking class, but from the way that they worked during our process, I would have actually never known if someone hadn't told me that. They were like just so eager and so willing to just try new things, and they just gave it their all the whole time. And so that meant a lot to me. It was nice.